I'm going to give it a few more minutes for people to kind of trickle in. I do want to start on time if possible because I highly respect your time. So we'll just wait a little bit longer to get a few more people to come on in, and I'll kick off the presentation. Just a few more minutes, ladies. All right. I figure I get started at this point. We're just a little bit after 6 here, and I want to be highly respectful of all your time in case you have things going on after this. Am I muted? All right, ladies. I think we're about ready to start. Hopefully you can all hear me okay. Let me know if you can't. All right. Yay. Thanks, Amanda. All right. So I am just so honored to get to present to you all tonight. My name is Kristi Denham. I'm a financial advisor here at the Gel Dentist Group. We're an independent financial advisory firm out of Wiley, Texas, in Collin County. And I am just thrilled to get to chat with you about two things I absolutely love, finance, personal finance, and shopping. I'm thrilled to get to chat about this as we go into holiday season. I think all of us have been very, very patient and waiting for this time of year, and we're just ready to just get the party started. I also want to tell my sister Carrie, who's I don't see Carrie on here yet, but shout out to my sister Carrie for inviting me to be on this presentation. Carrie Pinnell is my sister, and when we were talking about this, and she was, of course, hustling me to be a sponsor for, a donor, I guess you could say. She let me know that there'd be opportunity to present to you ladies, as long as it's content you're interested in and could be value. I said, yes, please do. Oh, Carrie just hopped on here. Hi, Carrie. Carrie. Oh my goodness. Getting things going. We will have some great raffle prizes at the end of the presentation. So I'm looking forward to giving those out. I'm pretty excited. I would want to keep them myself. And if there's things in the little goodie packs that I put together for y'all that maybe are good stocking stuffers, there you go. Or you can keep them all for yourself. All right, getting started here. I'm going to go through our agenda and what we'll be talking about. We are going to dive into planning mode. That means looking at your calendars, getting the lay of the land, what's coming up. I know this one's a little bit fuzzy for this year with it being a COVID year and sometimes traveling isn't in the cards. I know out here, I'm very involved in a lot of our chambers and our local events, and a lot of them have been canceled. But some of them are still on. So this is a point where with these activities, you'll qualify what's going on. So I'm just kind of giving you all ideas, and you can kind of take them and run with them, but I'm throwing it all out there to give you a game plan for the holiday season so you can enjoy yourself and make the most of it and have time to do the things that you want to do and the financial resources to get to stretch your money to make it more impactful and enjoyable at this time. So next thing, we're going to talk about lists and checking them twice. All kinds of lists. They just help us keep in check. We'll dive through what type of lists I'm talking about. Get on the good list. Everybody wants to be the best gift giver. And I'll give you some great ideas of thinking outside the box and give you some references. And then winning with strategy. Now, I love to get deals, but I also like to be tactical and utilize everything to its fullest, kind of gamify shopping as well as saving money and just stretching it out. And then we'll make a plan that fits for you. And I'll work through that with you as far as ideas go and how to prepare to make it a great season. And then nobody likes holiday hangovers. We don't want to regret things or feel sad because we missed out on something or ran out of time. And most of all, ran out of money. So we want to make sure you're efficiently planned up for that. So again, this is going to be the mix of all my favorite things. Okay, so let's dive into the list part of looking at your calendars. Think about all the things that you typically do, and some of it you may know is canceled, or there's maybe something else in lieu of this. If you do get together with your girlfriends and you guys do like maybe some type of gift exchange, see who's comfortable with doing that and talk about when that's going to be. I know we're kind of premature and a lot of folks haven't really thought of these things yet. So you may be the person stirring things up a little bit, but it's best to know where everyone stands as far as if the event's going to go on or not. And if you can get it on your calendar, when's going to work well. And that goes for your kids' school stuff, company party, any type of other organizations that you're involved in that you think you do events with, getting to see certain people, who's traveling, who's not. I'm going to skip ahead to the other one below it, little chef. Isn't that so cute? If you're going to be hosting anything, that's huge. Are you hosting a whole bunch of people like you have in past years? Or maybe it's just a few. Trying to get all these details is going to be key to helping you with the season and mitigate stress, cost, and just let you have the time to do the things you want to do. Then you look at my little piggy. So that's where me as a financial advisor comes into play. Knowing your numbers is tremendous in my world, helping people achieve their goals and dreams and see where they need to work it on things. If you have set up a budget for yourself, um, that is going to help you through the season to not go broke at this point of year. Really be able to stretch your dollars. So, what you want to do is go through your numbers, see how much discretionary money you've set aside to do gifting and donations and extra activities, because this is a unique type of year. It's not your traditional couple months coming up. So you definitely want to know how much you've set aside, what the bills look like roughly, if you have anything come due. Just know how much you can spend. And then from there, see, like, as far as gifting goes, I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but you want to put together a list of people that you give to and set budget amounts for that. In years past, I know this is a strange year, but keep thinking like, last year personally, I wish I got to bake more. I'm really sad, girl, because I didn't get to bake as much as I wanted to. How can I make that happen this year so I can enjoy those things? I didn't get to drive around and look at the Christmas lights. We didn't get to, oh, that's really what we didn't get to do. I can't remember the other stuff, but it's just kind of asking your family, the kids, your husband, like, what did you want to do this year that we didn't get to do? We've always wanted to go to check out the Gaylord Texan, but that's kind of pricey. But maybe they have some deals this year. Or maybe we wanted to start a tradition where we do a gingerbread house competition. Just kind of explore those things there. And then build in some flexibility for yourself, because this is unfortunately a time of year where people get sick often. You want to make sure you're getting lots of rest and taking care of yourself, and build in flex time in case anything happens where you need to change your schedule up. You have a little bit of grace there. Also, if you do some crafting during this time, this is a time you want to bake that into your schedule. A funny thing that I experienced was as a mom, I had bought my daughter a frozen castle off of Facebook Market. Um, and the crazy thing is the parent I bought this from, I got a killer deal on this Elsa castle. She looks at me and she goes, I almost got divorced over this castle. And I was like, what? What happened? She goes, yeah, we kind of waited to the last minute to build this monstrosity, and be very thankful that you don't have to build this come Christmas time. So I was grateful for that. But problem is we were a little loud. There's a lot of clatter on Christmas Eve from Jason and I as we were trying to get that big castle out of the storage space into position upstairs on bamboo floor, and it echoed through the house. Thank goodness she did not come out of her room and we were caught red-handed. So good times there. So giving yourself some flex space, please do that. All right. Okay. So let's do this. Before we move on to the list, previous slide, I'm gonna pop it back real quick. This is the point in time where you're gonna make some phone calls and check with family and see what the plans are. Ask your coworker, like your boss and everybody, like, are we doing this? Ask your friend who you usually bake with, who comes to town, like, hey, are you coming to town still? Do all the things to make sure you have answers so you can plan as much as you possibly can control. Just go from there. And let's go to the next slide here. All right. Hold on, please. All right. Okay. So let's talk about these lists I've been talking about. Lots and lots of lists. I'm all about lists because they help me stay focused. I wish I could go to the grocery store and only buy what's on the list. If I want to achieve that, I have to send the list with my husband. And there's a chance he might get something incorrect on the list. So that drives me to want to go shop myself, but then I buy extra stuff off the list. So anyhow, personal issue there. But okay, so don't forget about these things. This is why we want to have lists during this time, because we don't want to stress out and wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to sleep and think of all these little things that we potentially have forgotten. That's really difficult. And sometimes when we can't sleep, we buy more things online because it's really easy. Just saying, it happens all the time. Okay, so your nonprofits, know who you want to be donating to, because this is a big time of year. Shout out to you all. You guys did such a good job with North Texas Giving Day and achieved your goal. Yay! But all these other nonprofits are hurting, and some of them, and there's more people that are needing, right? Lots of people without jobs, furlough, just it's not good. So I like to crank it up a couple notches with the donations. The kids' school, they're always asking for canned goods to do this, canned goods to do that. So that's big going on. The gift list, going back to the gift list there. So thing is with the gift list, I always feel like I forget someone. And then here's my hack. Have a couple little gifts in your car in case you're out and about and a girlfriend of yours says, hey, I got a gift for you. And you're like, oh, I didn't know we're going to exchange gifts, but thank goodness I have a great Starbucks goodie pack gift in my car for you. And everybody likes that. And everybody likes Target. So you could always have those gifts like ready to go on hand. And Santa gifts. So as a parent, I'm still like a rookie parent. My oldest child is 6. I learned from another dance mom that you never let Santa one up you. Mom and dad got to be the best gift givers. And she was pretty bitter because Santa kicked her butt one year and she wanted mom and dad to be the winners there. It's kind of funny how she was very competitive about this. But have a list for Santa, know what Santa's doing. Something that I noticed is I get a little bit stressed over the gift wrapping of Santa. A way to get around that is those Santa gift bags, or the like Santa bags. Problem is you have to fill the bag up, so that could be an issue there. Or you can get like a really cute container that you put out and say, hey, we put this out for Santa because he puts presents inside. He emailed me and he told me that would be efficient and eco-friendly and easy for him. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know. And then you want to have a stocking stuffer list. I know we have that in our family because sometimes stuff, we're like, these are things I really love to get in the stocking, and I don't like these things anymore, or I'm doing keto. So if you could, let's not do like the sugary candy stuff. Maybe we do some of these other snacks instead. That would be awesome. Thank you. Holiday extras that you like to do. Those definitely add up. Coordinating maybe a company to hang up and take down the lights. Decor, thinking about, hey, did we move to a new house? Do we have a bigger Christmas tree we want to buy? Is the back side of the tree, the lights don't work anymore? What do we got going on here? It could be a few things. And yeah, it could just be a few things there that you need to pick up, or, hey, I got a new home and I want to host and I never really had anyone over before. This year we're going to do it up. So I need to buy decorations because I always never hosted or had people over for the holidays before. Pictures, this is a big time of year for family pictures. Yeah, I had a company hit me up for Santa pictures. We had done Easter Bunny pictures through this company a few years ago. $500, y'all. It was crazy. I did not expect that. I mean, of course, these look like gorgeous storybook pictures, very beautiful, excellent work. But I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. But if you do, plan. It's okay if you plan for it, right? Meal planning and baking, if you're hosting people or you know that you're hosting parties or people are staying the night at your house, that takes quite a bit of work. And also if they have any dietary issues, this is a point where you want to find that out to just kind of accommodate them. We have a family friend that's a vegetarian, so we want to make sure that we have a few options for her to choose from, in lieu of the yummy turkey or ham that we have. Also, just kind of see who you're going to be having as far as parties and hosting. And then the expenses of traditions there. Okay, so this year we get this awesome pass and we can change stuff up with it being COVID. Like if you are tired of doing Elf on the Shelf, well, congratulations. This is the year you could say, oh, our elf got COVID, or there's another family with more kids that really like they're booked up. This is just a year and we can't, the elf isn't coming this year, or you guys, instead we're going to do this, or they're going to be at our house. The elf is only going to be here for this short amount of time instead because he's just booked up really solid with more kids being home, or I don't know, whichever you want to do. But just remember those expenses that come in place with the traditions. The trip to the movies, that's quite a bit. I mean, shoot, that adds up to be like easy over $50 with the food and the tickets and all the things. Maybe we just do it at home. And Black Friday shopping. Carrie and I have some awesome stories about Black Friday. Carrie, do you want to tell any fun stories real fast about our Black Friday shenanigans?
Oh gosh. Put me on the spot here. Thanks.
I know, but you got some good ones.
I mean,
Tell a favorite.
Courtney got into a fight almost with the lady in Michael's getting your cricket one year.
Yeah.
Our younger sister, that's 6 feet tall. You really don't want to mess with her. And we usually have all the ads out on the table. We have like Thanksgiving lunch. It's now been downgraded to it's not dinner anymore. We plan out where we're gonna go, and I mean, am I missing anything? I think that's nothing.
No,
Anything.
that was a good one. There's lots of good ones. And yeah, we have so much fun with this. Every year we just have different strategies and so forth. Probably the biggest snafu was again our youngest. So I'm the oldest, then it's Carrie, and then it's our sister Courtney. So Courtney decided 2 years ago that she was going to upgrade her cell phone on Black Friday at Walmart. And she waited forever and she ended up getting like a $200 Walmart gift card for upgrading or something, some huge deal. And it was a mess. So I would avoid doing technology upgrades at that point. But instead, we really use this time for these deals to replace stuff in our house. Things that you don't really care to get as gifts or are so intimate that you don't want people buying, or you got to try it on yourself. That's definitely the time. I know we upgraded like our Blu-ray players, our smart TVs, got some Roku. Um, I got my beloved KitchenAid mixer at this point. Oh, I love that thing. It's such a good investment. My daughter says, that's mommy's toy. I'm like, yes, ma'am, that's mine. So whenever you have something like that you want, that's the time to get it. I think my stepmom got me a Ninja Foodie at this time through Kohl's. This is just a great time to really go wild with stuff, but contain yourself. And then, okay, no hangovers, right? We're looking at January. A lot of stuff is due, unfortunately. I know I get slammed with my HOA fees for my neighborhood. We got a community pools and all those things. My life insurance premium for my term policy is due at that point. And any kind of membership dues that you might have might be due, things like that. So don't forget about those because you don't want them to zing you come January. All right, so this is a fun one. Land yourself on the good list. These are really neat gift ideas, because sometimes people are just really hard to buy for. Oops, sorry, jumped ahead there. Sneak peek. Um, so this is, as a financial advisor, I talk with my clients and get to know their families, and I like to be the honorary family member that helps with good decisions to help people get to do the things they want to do. And part of that is helping families teach their children and their adult kids even about investing and what it looks like to live on a balanced budget and live below your means, as well as really enjoy your life and save for the future, both for retirement or shoot for next year, even if you're like me and you're saving for a kitchen renovation. So you can make a child a shareholder pretty easily. The biggest misconception for us in my industry is the point of entry. Okay. So somebody can open up a basic investment account for $250. That's a low point to get into a mutual fund. And one of the mutual funds we utilize here has Hasbro in it. And Hasbro produces the amazing game Monopoly. And Monopoly is a great way to learn about budgeting and money and investing. And there's all these different Monopoly games. So I've had clients gift the Monopoly game with like a little certificate they've made saying, and you also are invested in the market. Congratulations, you just leveled up. And so that's a really neat piece there. And then with the account, they can save for maybe their first down payment on a home or a new vehicle. They get guidance on making good decisions with those funds as they grow. And so looking over here at the experience versus stuff, you can contribute to a child savings account, which is kind of similar to investing there. There's a ton of different types of accounts, and I'm happy to guide you through what is a good match for that child and how you want to gift. If you want to do a college savings account, known as a 529 plan, there's all types of questions around that one, but entry point into that type of account to save for the future is $25 with a company that we utilize. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, feel free to email me and let me know if you'd like more information. I'm happy to help out because there's lots of questions around that. And I have those set up for my girls, and they are amazing. And we have a lot of family that helps contribute, and I feel so grateful that we've done that. So it's not so scary with the student loans and all those things. As that goes up in cost, we can at least kind of be proactive on it for the future. Okay, so I tried this with my girls. I have two girls. I have a 6-year-old, Jilly, and a 2-year-old, Kelsey. And my girls, they get a lot of stuff from family. We're very, very fortunate, and they are the only nieces, and they're the only, our kids, and the only grandbabies. So they kind of get spoiled. So to trim down on things, we try the toy or a want, clothes, which is like a need, and educational, which is of course educational, and an experience. So last year with the experience, we did a season passes for the girls to Hawaiian Falls. I know it was a weird year, but hey, it worked out really well. We really enjoyed that. That beat a toy any day. It was so much fun. And this year, I think I'm going to do change it up, maybe change it up each year so they don't know what to expect. This year, I believe I'm going to do camp at Wiley, what is it? Arts Guild of Wiley. They have summer camps. I'm going to purchase a camp for Jillian. They should have their schedule out in December, and they're here in Collin County as well. So that would be a great point to give that type of a gift. And I present it really cool. I bought these cute little gingerbread house boxes from Hobby Lobby, and you could fold up the paper and stick it inside, and then they open that up on a gift. And it looks it's fun. I don't know what I'm gonna get the 2-year-old yet, but we'll get there. Grandma Aunt Camp. So this one is really neat. I have a friend who does grandma camp, and it is the ultimate gift of experience. The kids go stay with her for a whole week in the summertime, and they get to do all kinds of activities, experiments, hikes, baking, like different things that the grandma has all planned out. These don't have to be expensive, but talk about amazing impact and great memories right there. Because that's what it's about, time together, memories. My mom does this. I love it. It's the babysitter coupons. It is very special to me because my husband and I, my mom watches my girls during the day. We feel guilty having Grammy come over outside of the regular time that she comes over, because we know she wants a breather, and we don't want to be pestering her. So she knows that date night is important for us in our marriage, and to get to enjoy, get to be together, just as a couple. So she gives us these great little coupons made on a 3x5 card. And I should have brought one or showed it off, but she just hand writes it out on a 3x5 card, throws it in like a Mother's Day card or my birthday card, or and same with Jason, that's my husband. And they are the best. I love it. And then we make this thing where we come home from the date, I hand over the card and she rips it up in a bunch of pieces, like, all right, that's done. So that's free, y'all. Okay, great gift card creativity. Carrie and I, we've done this a bunch of times to each other, to family. Um, is you think of something they know, like our mom loves Swedish fish, and we were all giving her a bunch of Disney gift cards. So for our Disney World trip we had coming up a couple years ago, or we went last year, so we were giving gift cards to build up to that trip to help mitigate the cost. And we would tape it on to all kinds of crazy stuff. Like she likes the Lorna Doone cookies, or if she wanted, I don't know, just little inexpensive stuff, we taped it to it. So you didn't have to just have a card with a gift card, it was presentation. I know I've taped it onto some moon pies for my husband, and or some beef jerky, just things that he wouldn't buy himself or want, or we don't buy usually at the grocery store. It just kind of made it fun to gift that way. Okay, so if you didn't think I was a financial and shopping nerd, now is when I get extra geeky with y'all. Here's what most people do. They're very proud for the deals they score on Black Friday, and they're thrilled because they got points to travel on their credit cards. Well, I get even further, and this also helps me keep control of my fun here. I will go to Kroger. I will buy gift cards from the places I know I'm going to be shopping at for the budget amount I know I want to let myself spend. I buy the gift cards at the point where Kroger is doing 4 times fuel points, because, hello, my husband has one of these big Texas trucks that guzzles gas. So I save a little money there. And then I also have pre-set up a budget for myself, especially places like Bath and Body Works, where they just suck you in with all the cute packaging. And then I go shop guilt free because I've already kind of paid for it, and I know I can't go beyond that. I even will leave cards or cash at home so I won't do that. Or if you're not going into the store, you just leave your wallet with the rest of the stuff and just have your gift cards, go get comfy on the couch, and then do your shopping, and then you will be cozy and you don't want to go get up and cheat on your budget. And there you go. And then always you want to check out, make it a rule in a process when you check out online or in person, that you check out those great promo code websites or apps. I like using Retail Me Not. They've saved me a bunch of money in different places. Okay, so even though we're like a couple days out from Halloween, the Black Friday ads have actually leaked, which means they have let them out to a couple blogger ladies. And I don't know if you've heard of a couple of these blogs or websites, but I would subscribe to them, and they are emailing y'all every single day. Like just yesterday, the what was it? Costco ad got leaked out. I don't, and Kohl's has not, because that's a big one. Walmart has, I forget some of the others, but get after that. That's these ladies, this is all they do is look at this stuff. That's their business, and they've made a ton off of affiliate marketing. So don't think that you're, yeah, they get, yeah, this is their season, and they are in their element, and it started early. Okay. So again, use the gift cards just like a cash envelope budget system to stay on point. And this is a great window, not just replacing items that you have worn out, like socks, pants, your iron, or any of those types of things. But this is a vacuum. We've done that one too. We got upgraded a really nice vacuum. But this is where you could do the graduation gifts, the teacher gifts in May, birthday gifts, like things like that. This is where you could really stock up on those things. So that's a good one to just be tactical with it. Okay, more gamifying. So if you are a high level gifter and you have the means to get real wild with this, you may already know that gifting limits that before getting hit with the gifting tax is $15K per person. This has been the same for a couple years now. I don't know if it'll go up next year, but they usually roll that out in January if they're going to up that limit. But you don't want to get your butt kicked for being generous with the tax bill. So think about other ways you could really blow somebody away with your generosity. Nonprofits, if you don't always have to write a check to those guys, you can actually donate stock. Working in the financial industry for over 5 years now, I've gotten to do that a whole bunch of times, which is amazing. So the way it looks is let's say you have a stock that's done really well in your non-retirement account. And you're like, man, if I sell this, I'm gonna have one killer capital gains tax bill. But if I planned on giving this company or this organization $5 or $6 grand anyways, I'll just give them some of those shares at that value, and then they get to sell it and they don't get hit with the taxes because they're nonprofit. So I kind of just moved that. You see what I mean there? So you get to be generous, give to your favorite organizations, but you've also helped yourself with your tax situation. And sometimes it happens when you have had some great playing stocks. Another thing is if you're like, I just don't, this energy sector just hasn't done super well. I kind of want to get out of that because it's been so volatile and it gives me a heartache, and I've done well in it, but I'm just ready to let it go because I just don't want to deal with the stress of it moving up and down so much. Here's your time to not have to take the loss, but to gift it to somebody that you're going to gift it to anyways for nonprofit organizations. So this helps you out with that tax piece there. Okay, so more life-changing gifts. If you don't want to give cash or to a nonprofit, here's some other things. You're like, Kristi, I have people I want to give to. How do I work that in without maybe I gave all $15,000 through the year, right? Birthdays, graduations, other things. Like, how else can I really bless people? Okay. Prepay for braces. That is a huge gift. So fun thing is, if you're a business owner, this is another really cool thing you could do. There's typically during this time of year and at the beginning of the year, a lot of, galas or nonprofits, organizations would have like their silent auctions. Well, I went to the Murphy Chamber banquet in January, and the biggest gift for the silent auction was one of the orthodontists that's in the chamber gifted braces for a full year. It was crazy. Everyone was going so wild over that. And I talked to the orthodontic office. I was like, well, what's the average? And they go, $5,000. I was like, really? 5-6 grand for braces? That would be so cool to just blow some parent away. And sure enough, it did. The person who won that, she had put all four of her kids through braces, and then the last one had to go through braces, and she didn't have to pay, and she was ecstatic that she won that. So cool. And I think she put like $250 worth of tickets into that. So very cool. Okay. So here's another great way to help family and be generous and gift. Make a payment to their student loan. You can make it directly to the school if they're still in school. This is a non-taxable event if you pay it straight to the school. And or if they maybe you want them to make good decisions and help them get a leg up, and you're like, gosh, their school costs so much money, and they're just trying to hustle to get a job, and then COVID happened, and they didn't get the job that they thought they were going to get. Oh, they work so hard. I just want to help them a little bit get to the next level. You can help make some payments on that student loan and direct it straight towards their loan. That would be cool. Or if they're trying to pay off some unexpected medical bills, if you pay straight to the medical organization, it's not a taxable thing either. Or you can help somebody with their deductible if that's really high on their insurance plan. Or maybe they're trying to take care of some save up for a treatment or a procedure that's not covered. Gosh, that would be a huge blessing, especially if someone is just trying to start a family and they're not able to do that, and they have to do the in vitro and another path to get to have a baby or adopt or lots of things. This would be a tremendous way to help them change their life for the positive. And you could do some fun stuff, like imagine like a little Cabbage Patch baby, and they open it up like, what are you giving me this baby doll for? I really want a real one. And then you could say, here's this money towards your real baby. I mean, oh my God, you would just kill it. In our family, Carrie was, I believe Carrie, you were there. Christmas Eve 3 years ago, we hosted Christmas Eve at my house, and we have a tradition where we let the kids open up one present. Well, we let Jillian open up one gift, and it was a Cabbage Patch doll baby. And that's how we told Jilly she was going to be a big sister so she could practice being a big sister. And that's how we announced it to family that we're having a baby. So that was really cool, but that's like a side story there. Also, the gift of financial literacy. Okay, y'all. So as an advisor, I'll sit down and people so many times a week across the table from me say, I had no clue. How are we supposed to know this? That is so simple. Where do we learn these things, Kristi? My parents never taught me about this. Or how was I supposed to figure that out? I mean, I don't know these things. Where am I supposed to look for this information? Well, I mean, here, congratulations. You're sitting here in my office, and I'm going to teach you and walk the journey with you and help you feel financially empowered. But there's lots of other great tools out there, lots of resources, books, programs, things like that. But it's just a matter of how you approach it and how you want to gift that. I know we did this Adopt a Senior program here in Wiley for the high school students, and I adopted 2 seniors, and for part of their graduation gift, go figure, I gave them a fun gift card to spend wherever they wanted, and then a Dan Ramsey Total Money Makeover book. And both the parents freaked out over the books. They're like, I'm going to read that. That's so cool. And then I'll let my child read it. So that I was very thrilled with the impact that gift had. I didn't know if I was imposing, it's a tricky thing there. Like, what are you trying to say? I don't know how to manage my finances. No, I'm just trying to be encouraging. There's a lot of things that you probably know in this book already, but this closes the gap on the things that weren't taught to you. We all go through that. So that's just a thought there. And again, reach out to me if you want some more ideas of how to do that or what materials. I'm there for you, or what age group. I got lots of stuff here to give you ideas. Okay. So this year is a weird one for our traditions, and an opportunity, and a way to, if things got too expensive last year and you're thinking, man, how are we going to dial this back? Or, I have an amazing job, but I did take a pay cut, but I'm so happy in my job. How am I going to, I kind of set the expectations high. How am I going to pivot? Well, this is a good year to do that. Here's some ideas for you. I won't dig in too deep just because some of them are elaborate to explain, but I'm happy to go in the weeds with you and I'll just graze the surface of the concepts. Okay. So we all know Secret Santa. We do that in my family and it's been amazing. I think we've been doing that for 3 years now and it's been great. It got out of hand with the gifts and we've dialed it back and it's still very special, very intimate, very memorable, and very personal. So that's a great way to help get family under control. Maybe you do Secret Santa for the adults and then just do gifts for the kids, or I mean, you can mix it up however you want. We did that in the office too, and that was a lot of fun. Okay, surprise ball. That's a fun one, especially if you get some friends together or one side of the family is not so big on the gifting part, but you want some kind of fun, crazy entertainment to get people out of their shell. Well, here you go. Surprise ball. Two versions. Have everyone bring like five little like stocking stuffer items, maybe $5 or less or whatever they want to do. Host or somebody will put together, whoever's coordinating it puts the ball together. The middle is like the big item, and then you can wrap it with two things. Either if you're really nice or maybe working with kids, crepe paper, or if you're with adults and you want it to get real crazy, you wrap it with saran wrap. And you get one of those Costco big saran wraps. So you wrap all this stuff up so it makes a huge ball. It will take like 30 minutes. If you want to get it really crazy, you take a blow dryer and you blow dry the whole ball so the plastic really sticks close and it suctions. And then for each of the games, it's the same concept. You have two die and you roll the die, and once a person gets a pair, they get past the ball. But the person behind them in the circle holding the ball has oven mitts on their hands, and they try to unwrap the gift with these oven mitts. And whatever falls out of the ball, they get to keep. So you do that around in a circle, around and around and around, and it gets insane. Y'all, I still have scratch marks on my coffee table from the rowdy game that I did with my mastermind people, my group that I'm in. It was crazy. The house got so loud, and the kids had a blast. Us adults had a blast. It was so much fun. Okay, so bamboozle your family. Carrie, you probably don't know that I call it this. Hey, Carrie, do you want to tell everybody what mom does to us every year about those, the candy containers?
Oh, sure. So up at the mantle, there's like, um, there's what is we do like the youngest or oldest first? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the
Go
oldest
by
first.
age order,
Yep.
and you pick a random candy container. They're like in Tupperware, little tiny Tupperware containers, and there's either like M&Ms or jelly beans for Easter or some kind of candy. You have to dig to the bottom, and there will either be a quarter or somebody will get $20. One person gets $20, and it's just so funny. I think I've never won at all. So maybe this is my
Aw.
year.
I think it's fun. It just gets a rise out of everybody. And my mom gets so much kicks just seeing all of our reactions. And you could really go wild one year, or one year you'd be like, yay, nobody gets anything. Y'all got a buck. That's funny. It's kind of whatever you see fit. We all know white elephant. So white elephant doesn't work well when you don't have a lot of people. The more people, the better. And I did this once in for this is going to date myself here. I used to work for Yellow Book Advertising, like those big phone books. And they used to, before I joined the company, they used to have really crazy holiday parties, like hotels and limos and this and that. Well, then 2008 hit, and they don't get to do that anymore because budget's been slashed. Instead, we ended up just we just did a white elephant and they brought pizza in. We had a really good time. It was so crazy the kinds of gifts people gave. I got this ugly purse with a dead spider in it from a garage sale. It was awful. But hopefully the people you get to do that with are a lot nicer. Okay, ornament exchanges are always nice. Favorite things where you get your ladies together. I won't go too deep into this because there's a lot of ways you could play it, but you bring a couple of your favorite things, set a budget, and you end up getting to know your friends better, and everyone learns about new products and that are other people's favorite things. And you get to go home with 3 other things that are somebody else's favorite that are awesome gifts. So you can keep them for yourself, or again, you could re-gift them for your stocking stuffers or teacher gifts or whatever. This is just a really cool way to gift to your friends without having to spend all the crazy money and get stressed out over who you're going to get what for. You could just say, hey, I love this moisturizer. It is my favorite. And I know it's like a $15 moisturizer, but this is, some of you go real cheap on your moisturizer, or some of you may go real expensive. But hey, I just thought I'd show you this gem that I found, and I love it so much. I've been buying it for 7 years now. So I bought 3 of them, and whoever gets my awesome stuff gets my awesome stuff. And you may be like making your Amazon wish list as the whole night goes on for stuff that you would like to buy at some point or try out. Okay, experience gift for the family. I've heard lots of families say, this year's just been weird. We're just going to do something fun and crazy. They hop on Expedia or Travelocity or any of those travel sites, see where a cheap, awesome hotel is, and just go there. Even if it's in your same city or 20 minutes from the house, kids just like to do hotels. It's just getting away from your surroundings. That could be a fun experience gift for the family. Get room service or don't get room service, do something fun like that. So just kind of throwing around some ideas here for y'all. As we almost wrap it up here, you got to get your game plan together. Again, make those phone calls, emails, try and see what events are going on, what's getting canceled, who's hosting. The girlfriends are going to do any special deals. If the kids have any special things, try and get the lay of the land so you can plan accordingly, so your time can get properly utilized in the way you want to be doing things. Enjoy yourself. You want to do research on the people that you're gifting, like kind of incognito. I mean, that might take a few phone calls. Like, hey, thinking about setting up this college savings plan for so-and-so. Do you think they have one yet? Oh, they don't? Oh, okay. Well, do you think I could get their information to help set that up? What are your thoughts? You could just, that'll take time to set up. So, or like researching, someone could say, I just don't want gifts. I got everything I want. And you could throw out, hey, would you like me to donate some money to your favorite organization? Would that be cool? Yes, that would be the best gift. And you can gift the stock in honor of your person. There you go. So some of this may take a little bit extra. And then you also want to have room for surprises. Like maybe somebody sends you something and you're like, your grandparents decided to gift you their timeshare in Colorado. And you're like, what? Yes, please. We'll hop in the car and drive out there, and it could be all social distance up, but we'll be as a family in this awesome cabin. Let's do it. And that'll take a little bit of time. Or head out to Broken Bow. I mean, shoot, lots of great options. But just make your lists and check them twice. And this will help you not be worried about forgetting anybody or dropping the ball on anything that you want to do. And then please make a budget. You want to have a backup plan there as far as things go. And if you need help with that, I would love to help you. Budgeting is definitely my thing. I'm a nerd at that, but I want to make it so you're not deprived, but you're getting your permission to do all the cool, fun things. Okay. So we're going to do a raffle now. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to show off the goodies here. So this is kind of nerdy. We have a vintage, amazing, not meaning used, but just kind of looks like old schoolish Gel Dentist Group mug. But inside are a bunch of goodies and a Starbucks gift card. So when you're out running around, you get yourself a little yummy, warm treat. Okay. And there's some other little goodies inside here. So it looks like my wonderful Sarah, who's helping me coordinate this and put this on, she has pulled a Stephanie Wu's name. Yay, Stephanie, you won this prize. So when you registered, we got your email. I'll reach out to you, Stephanie, to see how I can get this to you. Or I'm actually going to see Carrie on, Carrie, I'm going to see you Saturday because Carrie's going to help hand out candy in my neighborhood because we got, well, hopefully we'll have lots and lots of kids. We always do, but hopefully, yes, this year. So Carrie's going to help. So I'll get this to Carrie if she gets to see you in person, Stephanie. And then now, this is another awesome gift I'm excited about. Like I said, I wish I could keep this for myself. And if you don't like these goodies, they're good stocking stuffers. So this is a goodie pack, little gel dentist group. That's my firm, little bit of promo product love. There's a charger for your iPhone, face mask, some aloe infused socks, just a self-care idea book, just a bunch of goodies. And it looks like, oh, Miss Dorsey Cotton. Yay, Dorsey, we're going to get you this, okay? Yay, you're the winner. All right, congratulations on those gifts, ladies. So as we wrap up, I'm going to let y'all have my contact information. And thank you so much for your time tonight. I know it's not easy to squeeze time in, but feel free to reach out to me. Here's my contact information. I just, the way we work at our firm is we just invest in people first. We're relationship driven. There's no fees or anything like that to just chat with us. And if the time's right and you feel that it's fit, we will hopefully earn your relationship and you'll invest with us. Sometimes timing's not always key, but I love to help out and I love to share hacks and ideas and mostly encourage. I'm a big financial cheerleader. So let me know. We will be emailing you out if you missed a little chunk of this or maybe you want to share this with somebody. We're going to be emailing you the link to our YouTube channel that has this recording on it, and then a couple other little worksheets to help you out and just the quick notes, because I'm sure you might have pulled out a pen and paper during this, but don't worry about it. I got you. Thank you so much, and y'all have a great night. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, you're so welcome. Yay. I hope you all are excited to go shop and look at the details and do all the things. And thank you to my wonderful sister. Give you big hugs on Saturday when I see you. But yeah, thank you all. Appreciate your time. Everybody have a great evening.